All right. Hopefully this works. Looks like it's working. Well, that was fun. Minimize that. What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't even know if this is working. Well, people are saying hi, so I'm going to assume this is working. Mr. Science Geek, V-Stag, how's everyone doing? Some wonderful technical difficulties. But I think we should be good. So, that was fun. So what had happened is I got a new computer over the weekend, and the webcam is freezing in my live streaming software, and I could not figure it out. So what I had to do is, well, I thought I had it figured out, and then about 10 minutes before 5 o'clock, I noticed it was freezing already. So I had to ditch the old computer after working on it and working on it and working on it for all of 10 minutes. I ditched the old computer, ditched the new computer, hooked up the old computer, and here we are. So, yep, if you do not see me live, go ahead and refresh. But if you do not see me live, that means you do not hear me telling you to refresh. So, yeah. That was fun. Hi, Bob. Just lurking in Toledo, Ohio. Hello, Fish and Shrimp by Rick. Or Rich, I should say. I was like, why is Bob streaming in both his channels? Oh, yeah. And the old computer that I hooked back up still had my streaming info for my gaming channel. So, yep, I went live on my gaming channel for about 5 seconds. So, I had to... My old computer was already set up on a new desk, so I pretty much had to take my microphone and my webcam and my green screen, swap everything around. So the fact that I was only a couple minutes late is a miracle. Thomas says, I spent 20 minutes last night researching like a madman Corridor's Poultry because of your video last night. Yeah, if you can find them. I haven't seen them available since I got them, though, so... it might be a while before we get him again. That messed with my head. How dare you? Yep. Hello, everyone. Loops from Los Angeles. Loops from LA. Hello, Rob Hicks. Hello. Only took me 2.5 hours of water changes this morning. I got mine down to about 5 hours if I do it all in one day. Steenfott Aquatics, what's going on? Steenfott Aquatics, my albino bristlenose pleco spawned for the first time. Congratulations, Romain. It's always exciting when they spawn for the first time. What else? We got Moogle linking the Patreon. Thank you, Jamie McDonald. How you doing, my friend? Go Pats. Sorry. I do... You know, I kind of ditched football this year, but I am happy that Tom Brady lost to a backup quarterback. I'll just leave it at that. Well, we can't even say that Tom Brady lost. He threw for like 500 yards. So, anyways. I'm doing homework on maths. All right. How's the elephant nose? The elephant nose is doing good. I actually just ran out of bloodworms today. So I'm hopefully going to pick up some live blackworms tomorrow. Turtle Girl says, so you got a new computer? That's cool. Yep, I sure did. And it would be cool if it actually worked. That would be even cooler. Hi, Bob from MO. When are we waiting? Oh, where we are waiting on snow. Well, I am jealous. I don't get snow where I am. No need to be like that, Bob. I know. I'm sorry, Jamie. It's actually the Eagles fans that are the worst. Ugh. Eagles fans, what is your problem? We won the Super Bowl. Let's go burn down our city now. Fucking idiots. Brian says, has downsizing your fish room made life a little easier? Not really, because that's a lot of work, and it's only temporary, so they gotta set everything back up eventually. Can you make eagle noises? Nope. Bob, what Bob, what pleco do you think I should get for my 25-gallon? I'm going to restock Rescape 30 plus tetras or rasboras and shrimp. Well, it depends. If you want something more uncommon, I would get like some sort of hypencistrus, like the butterfly pleco. Well, okay, that's not a hypencistrus, but that would be one of my recommendations, the L52 or any of the hypencistrus. Can I use liquid carbon with jungle val? You cannot, Shane. Liquid carbon or pretty much CO2 in any form will kill jungle val like 99% of the time. Hello, awesome fish keepers. Ortis, my favorite Aranda goldfish, told me to remind you all to hit the... Oh, I just read that whole paragraph just for a hit the like. Thanks, Nisi. Mike says, agreed, Eagle fans are the worst. Yeah. Yep. Eagles fan burn stuff when they win or lose. Yep. Is a rubber lip pleco safe for live plants? Absolutely. In my 40-gallon tank that was in my last video, there is a rubber lip pleco in that tank, and there's all kinds of plants, so you are safe. Look at those puffers go. Favorite background video. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice which one I was on. Y'all can keep the snow. We got about 6 inches here in South Carolina, and it closed the freaking state down for a week. 6 inches? Jeez. The Facebook live videos of Filthy made me laugh. Fools eating poo. Yeah, like, Eagles fans were eating horse poop. I don't understand. Like, why are they doing that? Hey, Big Steen. Hello, Rick. Rich. Hello, Rich. Are you a fan of super white plecos? I've never heard of super white plecos. Do you have an L number so I can look it up? Where can you go to buy rainbow fish from Gary Lang? You can't go anywhere. The only place you could really find them publicly is Aquabid, and even there, it's like maybe once or twice a year. Otherwise, he only donates his fish or sells his fish to local aquarium clubs. Would panacories eat all my shrimp? Probably not. I doubt it. Well, they might hurt your population a little bit, but they're not going to purposely hunt down shrimp. Not really their style. Follow Bob on Twitter. I do have a Twitter. You know what I started the other day? I started Snapchat, and I just don't get it. Of course, I said that about Twitter. I said that about Instagram. But Snapchat, I really don't understand Snapchat. I think he's talking about... Where'd that go? L236 super whites. The L236, I love those. I would love to get those one day. All my aquatic plants died in 1 week, but I had clean water. What can I do? Depends on where you're buying it from. What did Flint say? Flint says, I met a duck today, and he told me to share this stream. Well, I like that duck. Come to Massey meeting for Gary Lang. I thought the Super Bowl was the tank behind Jimmy. Oh, I get it, because of the fish bowl. I'm slow. Nisi says Bob's on Snapchat. Barely. It's awful. I'll probably never do anything. Please, why make a Snapchat? I already have Snapchat. I don't know what my name is. Probably just my name. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do on here. Like, Instagram makes sense. You share pictures. Twitter makes sense. You just share quick thoughts. But Snapchat, let's see. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. So my Snapchat is just my name, Bob Steenfott. But I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Like, what's the point? Aquarium Co-op says, this is Jimmy. I don't believe it. Aquarium Co-op. Oh my God, Corey. Oops. Yep, wrong account. Wrong account. Aquarium Co-op. Oh, thank God. That makes more sense. Guys, remember to tune in Mr. Science Geek live stream today at 9 p.m. Eastern. Probably 9:15. I owe you guys an extra 5 or 10 minutes. How many chicken dinners in PUBG? We got 2 in a row thanks to Jimmy. And then, so we got 2 in a row, and then the third game, we got 2nd place. But both the games we won was Jimmy was our last man standing and killed two guys each time. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, it is my gaming channel that I started a week ago called Steenfott Gaming on YouTube. And we hang out there on the weekends and let off some steam. And Corey's been there. Jimmy's always there, thankfully, because he carries me. Rob from Steenfott Aquatics. We all get together and kind of let off some steam and kind of play some games. I think Bob would die on Tumblr. Yeah, now Tumblr, I don't even know what Tumblr is. I have no idea what I've never even been to. Like, is it a website? I've never been to it. Have you seen the game Hunt? Nope. Gotta check out. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Your name is Bob, and you are a fish keeper. That is very astute. Very astute. Steenfott Aquatics, my blue Pinoy angel laid eggs, then she ate them after I set up a 55-gallon tank and moved all the other angels into that tank. LOL, fish are great. Yeah, angels will probably do that for the first couple spawns before they figure it out. Like, I don't know why fish are different. Yeah, but it seems like almost every other creature has learned not to eat your babies, except for fish. Hello, Andrew Knox. Does Jimmy play Overwatch? Nobody plays Overwatch with me. I am the only one out of all of us that play Overwatch. And that is just a crying shame because that is the only game I'm good at. Oh, Jimmy says he has Overwatch, but it's kind of boring. When I can play Counter-Strike. I finally downloaded Counter-Strike, Jimmy, but it's Counter-Strike 1.6. It is absolutely PC gaming. You guys are too polite when we play. There's been some curse words, but you know, trying to be a little different than every other gaming channel, not just drop F-bombs every other word and curse and swear. And although, you know, get a little frustrated sometimes and you drop a cuss word. Hamster moms will sometimes eat their babies. Bob's live streams or the whatever that is honor. Overwatch is overrated. The thing I like about Overwatch is I'm really good at it, and I can log in, play for like a half hour, and log out. Like, it's pretty easy. Is there something wrong with my eye? I don't know. Is there? Shouldn't be. Not that I know of. Flynn says, I met a spider in math class today, and he told me to check out Steenfott Aquatics group and Facebook. Flynn, you're like Dr. Doolittle. And some mild racism. Well, I don't know about that. Bob gets silent when he gets mad. Actually, you guys don't hear me because Vent sucks. So I don't know why we're still using Ventrilo. But it sucks. Like, I have to scream and scream and scream, and then finally you guys hear me. Rob Hicks said, I watched you guys the other day. I had fun. Yes, he does. No, I don't. Do you recommend 1, 2, or 3 type of rainbows in a 55 planted? I have reds and turquoise and would like another, but really like Kamaka. Can never find them. You can have pretty much as many different types as you want. Rainbow fish do well as species only. They do well in mixed groups. You really have no limits when it comes to most rainbow fish. Atari, bring back old school gaming. Dr. Doolittle? Flynn, you don't know who Dr. Doolittle is? That is the guy that talks to animals, and you seem to be doing a lot of that. Yeah, Mile High, he is not nearly old enough. Counter-Strike, the creator of Counter-Strike did get arrested a couple days ago for not very nice things. What is Discord? So many things to learn. Discord is like an updated version of Ventrilo. Ventrilo is basically where you go and you can talk to everyone over the internet. Basically, it's like a group Skype call, but it hasn't been updated since like 1975. Whereas Discord has been updated, and it's a lot better. How many rainbows can I keep in a 155 gallon? I was thinking 18. You could keep 4 times as many if you wanted to, but 18 is definitely a good starting point. Candy, I don't know what I'm doing there. Bottom aquarium, I have 14 different types in my rainbow tank. They all love each other. Yeah, rainbows are really good about getting along with each other. and other fish for the most part. Every once in a while, you get the jerk that thinks he's just a bully, but that's just life. Tampa Tom says, do you always change water on the same day, and do you do all of your tanks that day? No. I used to do all my tanks on Sunday, and it was like a 5 or 6 hour ritual, but I've kind of... That was when I had 4 walls of tanks. Now I only have 3 walls of tanks, and I just do 1 wall at a time. Sometimes it's in a week, sometimes it's 2 weeks. It really just depends. Arrested for what? He was doing not nice things to very young people. Ladies, I have no idea what we're talking about. Me neither. Hey, guys. Made it back in time. Hello, Magic21. Discord, when you can't reach Harmony. Tampa Tom, but it really depends on... I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I get lazy. Sometimes I have a lot going on. That's the reason I love heavily planted tanks, because you get a lot more leeway on your water changes. The fish don't suffer. Your plants will, but your fish won't. When do you decide to gravel vac instead of just water change? I never, ever gravel vac, ever. That's not true. I do gravel vac my goldfish tank, but that is the only one. Have you ever owned a black ghost knife? Nope. Mine is super active. You should get one. And how is your elephant doing? I've never owned a ghost knife fish. Maybe I will someday. But my elephant nose is doing amazing. I need to find him some buddies, though. Maybe 2 more. Moogle says, support Steenfott Aquatics. There's my Patreon. Thank you. Do you watch Overwatch League? I don't watch any online gaming. Nope. I like my name spelled that way. Okay. Yeah, Nathan, I don't watch any games online. Well, I watch poker, but that's not really what you mean. How much gallons do 6 neon tetras need? I would put them in a minimum of 10 gallon. That's just my personal preference. You should own a fish? Who can own a tree? Who can own a mountain? Why do I not gravel back? Is there a benefit to not gravel vacuuming? I don't gravel vac because in most of my tanks it's not necessary. It'll break down over time and get sucked up through filters, or it'll break down, the plants eat it all. Every single one of my tanks have plants in it except for like 1. So it's not too big of a deal for me. I have fish that sift the sand in almost every single tank, so they'll, they knock it around, eventually get sucked up. How many rainbow fish would you stock in a 10-gallon tank? Please go to the 3rd decimal point, 3.14153298643799014. I made most of that up. Have you set up a true low-tech planted tank, like no filters, no CO2? The lowest I've ever gone, Betsy, is sponge filter only, and I have lots of those. I have quite a few tanks. I do have to fertilize. I don't know if that's, bumping up the tech a little bit, but my water is so soft I do have to add fertilizer. It's pretty much void of all minerals. Ozzy Herb's favorite gudgeon, probably the peacock. Most common one. Loop says, I'm going to set up a new tank, boost plants. What do you think about those types of plants? Are they overrated? I love boost plants. I don't think they're overrated. They're super easy to grow. They're very similar to Anubias. They don't require much of anything. So, yeah, I am definitely pro boost. The thing I don't like about boost is, like, one plant will have like 209,000 different names, and every single one of them looks exactly the same. So I don't get all the names for boost. But otherwise, they're pretty awesome. What is the most underrated rainbow fish? Probably the Australian rainbow fish. And I feel like people don't give it the time it needs to actually get its full potential. The water is great here in Washington. I am in Washington, and my water sucks. Are geophagas compatible with yo-yo loaches? I don't see why not. I don't know that I've ever seen it done before, but I'm sure it could work. Magic 21 Mom says, finally got my mature angelfish pair to stop laying eggs every 2 to 3 weeks, 29 tall, and added a pleco and some panacories. Thank goodness laying has stopped. You could try turning down the temperature a little bit. I don't know how warm you keep it. But generally, angels will breed in higher temperatures. Hey Bob, is an AquaClear 110 and 75 gallon with guppies and shrimp too strong of a flow? I don't think so. I would just use an intake sponge on it. The Turtle Girl says Pi is 3.1459. Oh, I think I said 29. That was pretty close on the first 6. Have you or anyone here ever kept cobalt blue cichlids? Any tips? Had to save them from Petco. They were looking bad, looking better now. They're in a 40 gallon. I'm not sure which species the blue cobalts are off the top of my head. Bob, would you like purple spotted gudgeons more? They have derpy faces and attack food. I definitely need to get into some gudgeons. I can't say that word. I can't. Gudgeons. Anyways, I've never kept any, and I need to. I think I've ordered them about 3 times, but they've never come in. How many rainbows in your 125? I have no idea. Too many. That's the answer. Too many. Too many. You keep it at 79. I would probably go down, if you really want them to get them to stop spawning, maybe down to like 76, 77. Your other fish can handle that, no problem. And so can angelfish. My rainbow fish line up shoulder to shoulder and swim against the current of my hang on back. Do they all do this? Should I put a power head in the tank? They all do that. Every single one of my rainbow fish has always done that, except for pseudomcgills. But any of the bigger rainbows, that's kind of what they do. They don't specifically need a power head. In my 125, I have an 800 gallon per hour power head, and then also the hang on back filter, and they just kind of find the sweet spot and just sit there and float around in the current. Where are you at, bare bottom? Okay. How about my female Alunacara showed all signs she was holding. Then I went to strip her. Nothing was in the mouth. Can cichlids have phantom pregnancy? Steve Edwards, if they're holding and you go to pull them out, you probably stressed her out and she probably spit them up. So you got to be careful. A lot of times when you try to net them out, they will spit their eggs just out of stress. So that's probably what happened. Turtle Girl, my friend Jonas set a record for most numbers of pie in North Carolina. I have an Australian rainbow with my giant Danios. I love Australian rainbows. I think they're super underrated. Metriclima Cala, I don't know that one offhand, J May. But I'd assume they're just like any other African cichlid. They like higher pH. They like to be in large groups and like hardscape rocks. Otherwise, most of them are pretty easy fish to keep. Bare bottom tanks. I'm in Des Moines, Washington. Multi-tank addiction. Now I get what you were saying. Donna Kate Morgan. Hello. Good fish should not be... Wait. Good fish or should not be in the hobby. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Steenfott Aquatics. Got any teasers to what's coming up this week in your vids? I can tell you that Wednesday's video is really bad. And I haven't decided on a video for the weekend. So yeah, like I have a couple videos that I've been sitting on for a while, but they're just not very good. And then I don't know. I really don't know. Oh dang, it's that time again. We'll be listening. Must be time to eat. Going into lurker mode. I'm setting up a new tank. Awesome, Michael. Also, Bob, when are you coming over for dinner? Whenever you invite me over. I'm pretty sure you know my days off. Kyle wants to know where the 240 is. It's been in like at least 10 videos in the last couple months, showing the progress of the plants and the fish. I don't know why you're missing it, but it's there. Well, okay, I just got curious because the water is great down here in Vancouver, Washington. No, my water is like RO water, which I hate. I hate it. What is good? What is bad? What is good? What is bad? What you call bad may be good. Oh, you're talking about my video. Yeah, to be fair, I think most of my videos suck. Like, I was surprised how many people watched Sunday's video, because it was basically a video about really nothing. Shane Dodd says, why are my messages not coming up? I don't know. I don't know. Coming with Bob. Flynn says, I'm coming with Bob whenever he goes. If I'll sneak into his luggage. Flynn, you're flying. You're flying us there. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it wasn't in... I'm kidding, Kyle. It hasn't been in any videos ever. It's not set up yet. Not set up yet. Kyle's got it, thanks. I feel you. Can you keep Cory cats with African cichlids? Also, what pleco would you recommend? Plecos for African cichlids, I would recommend bushy nose plecos because they can handle the higher pH. If you have to have Cories, I would probably try stir-by Cories. But it's really going to depend on what African cichlids you're working with. Your Sunday video was better than the sports game. Yep. I'm planning on using dirt substrate, root tabs, and ferts. Is there a thing of putting too much nutrients in a newly planted tank? You're going to have a massive algae bloom. Other than that, no. Psh, jerk. Steinfeld made a career over videos of nothing. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for here. There's really not too much thing of too many nutrients, except you're going to get massive algae, especially for the first couple months. If you're dirting it, I probably wouldn't use root tabs, though. Good Bad Bob is the guy with the pike cichlids. I do have pike cichlids. Who else is keeping those? No one. Fine, Bob. If I'm paying, I'll buy myself first class. No, you're flying. You are actually going to be the pilot of our Cessna. Bob, talk about food for rainbows. Live food or frozen food, freeze-dried food, Repashy, and then flake in that order. Live, frozen, freeze-dried, Repashy, flake. I have albino red ears and some baby razorback musks. Just got a new Pleco L136. Anybody have any helpful knowledge? Ooh, I don't remember that one offhand. I'm actually going to have to Google that one. I feel like this is one I should know, though. Clearly, I have searched for it before. Oh, white-spotted ancestress. Well, it's an ancestress, so I'm going to assume that it wants plants to eat algae eater. That's what I'm trying to say. Herbivore. That's even more scientific. Herbivore. I'm just going to assume it's a herbivore. So algae wafers, green beans, zucchini. But I would definitely research it yourself. But being an ancestress, most of them are algae eaters. Bob, if you got stranded on a desert island, what kind of fish would you bring to stock your desert tank? Rainbow fish. Bob, what African cichlids would you recommend other than Mbuna or peacocks or Tropheus? I realize that Tropheus are Lake Tanganyika, but I would recommend any African cichlid out of Lake Tanganyika. They are small, but they have by far the most personality of any African cichlid, in my opinion. Cyprichromis are great. Shell dwellers are great. I mean, Tropheus are awesome too, but you said no Tropheus. But yeah, like a tank with shell dwellers and Cyprichromis will give you just hours of entertainment. What's Potato's next move? New home or? I'd hate to get rid of them, but I'm not sure. I'm coming to Washington for the first time. My daughter has a national qualifier volleyball tournament in Spokane. Wish I was closer. I wanted to check out the aquarium co-op. It's only like a 5-hour drive. Mello says, I saw some Pseudomagil furcatus and Pseudomagil gertrude at the wet spot during the weekend. What tank sizes do you prefer those in? Well, my standard answer is as big as tank as you can get. But for the furcatas, I would say the minimum is a 20 long because they really get going. If you get a good group of them, they don't school, but they flash and dance like crazy. You know how ladies like to dip their hands in wax? No, I like to dip my hands in Repashy and then let the fish nibble it off. Wax? I've never heard of that. I know what you're saying, but I've actually never heard of that. Turtle Girl is out. See ya, Turtle Girl. Thank you. Challenge the Wild says bye. Oh, I didn't even know Challenge the Wild was here. Sorry, my friend. Sorry, James. I missed your chat. Best Aussie rainbow fish. Huh? The L136 hyperancistrus, not ancistrus. What? You telling me Google lied to me? Bracken. Bracken. Did Google lie to me? Oh, no, I'm just an idiot. Hyperancistrus. Ignore everything I said about the L136. Clearly, I know nothing. So, anyways, thanks, Bracken. Bracken looking out. Mr. Bob, how do you deal with ick? I treat with ICX. That's it. I don't raise temperature. I don't add salt. I just use ICX, and it's worked every single time out of the three. Out of the 3 times I've had ick, the first time I treated with Paragard successfully, and then the other 2 times with ICX. But I've only had it 3 times. Knock on wood. Bob, what was your first fish growing up? Nina, I have no idea. I can't remember. Uh-oh. What happened here? Well, what kind of crap is this now? I really hate cell phones. That's stupid. Just saw the stream on the wrong channel. Yep, do you still have your Tropheus? Yes, and though they might be in Wednesday's video. If I remember right, they might be in Wednesday's video. Bob, do you like Nutella? I've never had it, and I will never try it. Oh, man. I feel like I'm cramped on this small computer. I have a 52-gallon. How many guppies do you think can go in there? Hundreds. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Turbofish says, my company makes Nutella. Nutella? I don't even know how to say it. Bob, can't get multis to breed, and I've had them 3 months. Any tips? Also, have you ever bought killifish eggs and raised them? I'm thinking of a wee project. Steve, I would never, ever, ever buy killifish eggs because everybody that I know that has tried them has said what an amazing pain in the rear end it is. So I would just rather buy the fish over the eggs. And multis to breed, I've had them about 3 months. How many do you have, and are you sure you have mixed sexes? Otherwise, I would try higher protein foods. Do you know if I could keep tetras or dwarf gourami with a beta sorority, or which one would you recommend? You should be able to keep tetras, but again, it's going to depend on the specific beta. I have 3 betas in my 40-gallon planet tank with rainbow fish, neon tetras, like 2 Priscilla tetras, some Corys, some plecos, and they do just fine. But like I said, you never really know with betas until you try it. Is there a get Bob to try Pive movement yet? Nope. Favorite online source or person for nanofish? Pretty much the online store would be like Wetspot or Rachel O'Leary. Rachel O'Leary is a huge nanofish person. Rob over at Flip Aquatics is getting into nanofish. But I feel like, I don't even know. I would say specifically, I would probably say Rachel O'Leary. Bob only believes in 2 food groups, meat and potatoes. Yep, Bob's not into sweets. I think he ate my gummy worms. Nope. What else? Definitely not really a sweets person. 5.2 males and 3 females. What? 0.2? How do you lose 1/8 of a male? 5.2 males and 3 females feeding flakes. What? 5? Oh, 5 total. Okay. I'm not a complete useless idiot. 2 males and 3 females. I would go frozen bloodworms. I'm thinking of getting some cichlid or live blackworms if you have a store that sells them. Mile High Pleco says, I'm thinking of getting cichlids now. Just went to a friend's house and he has some that look like they've been gangbanged by all of the Skittles colors, and I like them a lot. Yeah, when I had my 125-gallon African cichlid tank, anytime someone came over, they're like, I didn't know you had salt water. Every single time. That's what they said. I said, no, they're freshwater. They're like, no, they're saltwater. I figured Bob's was the beans and cornbread guy. I do love cornbread. I don't eat it nearly as much as I probably should, or at least want to. What is an easy carpet plant? Micro sword. Micro Sword. S word. I choose to believe since Bob eats pizza, he understands the concept of pie. Well, I get the concept of pie. What else do we got? LOL, Bob. Why would you read that? Why not? Jimmy, you're still on the wrong account. Yep. Retract it. Retract it. Why not? Why not at this point? I don't even think I have monetization turned on, to be honest with you. So it doesn't even matter. I turned off monetization. Yeah, it's turned off. You guys can thank Mile High Plecos for no ads in this live stream or the last live stream. Yep, you can thank Mile High Plecos for that. Bob is like Ron Burgundy. If it's on the screen, he reads it. Yeah, especially like now I have, like I said, there's no ads. I turned it off, so I can't get demonetized. Let's see. I saw Carlos in here. I always like Carlos. Try to get to his question. Bob, I finally have my 60-gallon, 4-foot long, 12 multis, 6 Cyprocronus. Okay, let's try this again. Bob, finally have my 60-gallon, 4-foot long, 12 multis, 6 Cyprochromis leptosoma, 6 black bee, and 6 parasip blue neons. Couldn't decide on a sip, so I chose 3. Now, your Cyprochromis leptosoma and black bees are going to interbreed. They're going to commingle and make mutts. If you care. Some people don't care. Just to let you know. Peru is in July. Yep, everyone thank Mile High Plecos. Mile High Pleco says, what the F did I do? You super chatted, my friend. You super chatted. And when people super chat, I turn off the money. And at least try to reward the one person that super chatted. What else do we got going on? Hi, everyone's saying hi to Corey. Thanks, Jimmy. Everyone thinks Corey's here. Bob, would you put red, Erie, and rainbow fish with frontosa? Probably not. And not because they wouldn't do well. I just don't. I can't envision that. I can't picture it. Like I don't know. It's not something I would do. The problem with Ikex is that it stains the silicone blue. I've never had that happen to me ever. Anyways, to guess light in a tank without par meter, trying to figure out if I'm high light. That's just a guess. Everyone always guesses. Really, Sawyer T, didn't in mine. Am I lucky? Nope. I've used Ikex quite a bit, and I've never had it stain the silicone. Dang it, I fell for it. Yep. J May again. Peru is in July. My Hub Plecos, please forget. Oh, don't forget about Jeff Rose. Yeah, but he's not in the chat, so. Front will chomp on them. The rainbows are probably fast enough to stay away, but. Yeah, I guess they might get them when they're sleeping, maybe. But I don't know. Like I've seen frontosa kept with a lot smaller fish than red Irians. So Charles says Ikex definitely stains silicones. Lies, liar. Every one of my tanks has had Ikex in it. Every single one, and none of them have blue silicone. What else do we got going on? If it's staining your silicone, you're probably using too much of it. Yes, I had some technical difficulties at the beginning, Taylor. Multiple. I'm actually on my old computer right now, so that's how bad it was. Bob, if you don't want your seat on the plane to Peru, I'll take it happily for you, just so you know. Well, yeah, just PayPal me the ticket cost. Same, never stained mine either. Yeah, we seem to be about 50-50 on the staining. You're probably using too much if it's staining, but what do I know? Swisky says Bob's going to Alaska with me eventually to eat yummy dinners with the North of the North family. ICX might have changed ingredients over time. Does every one of your tanks have black silicone? Nope. I wish they did. I think only like 2 or 3 have black silicone. Swisky Vision, bring me some leftovers. Bob is not going to Alaska with you. ICX turned my white suction cups blue, not my silicone though. You definitely don't want to pour it in. Like, don't pour it in on the corner. You know, pour it in the middle of your tank. Thumbs up, at least make it over 100. Are we not even over 100 thumbs up? Really? Almost 200 people. We're not at 100 thumbs up? That's disappointing. Guess I'm going to have to turn monetization back on. Is there a big box store that sells custom size or odd size tanks? Nope. Nope. Not anywhere I've ever seen. What's my favorite L number Pleco? Ozzy Herps, the L264 Sultan Pleco. Sultan Pleco. Is there a big box store? I just got that one. Favorite K. I get blue stain on my air tubes, but not on my silicone using ICX. That's interesting. Bob, have you ever thought about writing a book? I think it would be interesting to read. No, and actually many people have asked me to write, and I say no. I hate writing. English was by far my least favorite class. Anything to do with writing, I wouldn't do it. I refuse to write anything. That is not my forum. 115, 122, sword fights. No backsplash, please. Kyle's Wild World says, I tie-dyed your t-shirt with ICX. Trevor says, my methylene blue stained all of my stuff. That I would believe. That I would believe. Even my wood, it's all blue. Okay, what else do we got going on here tonight? We got a few more minutes. Oh my god, you're both just so much. Okay, hi folks. Good Bob, bad Jimmy. Hello, Chris. Jeff's aquarium hobby equipment. Have you ever kept Murray River cold water rainbows? Ozzy Herps, I have never even heard of those. Tyler says, I liked it for you, Bob. Thank you, Tyler. Would you ever do a paludarium? If so, what reptiles and fish? I would do a paludarium. Now, this is like the dream scenario. A paludarium with green tree monitors and nanofish and shrimp. So, obviously, it's going to be pretty big if I have green tree monitors. But that is like a dream. Methylene blue dyed a white goldfish. That's how they get the blue goldfish. I get it now. I get it. Would you ever shave your beard off? Nope. Nope. Too much work. You could go back on my channel a long ways ago and see when it was just stubble. But I'll never shave it all the way with like a razor. Betsy Cummings with the first super chat of the night. $5. No comment. Thank you, Betsy. We appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Am I crazy or did he just call me Trevor? No, I think I was talking to someone else. Maybe. She was fine and cleared up in a few weeks. I think I just came on to a new scam. Dump a bunch of methylene blue in a goldfish tank and then sell blue goldfish for like $900. Multi-Tank Addiction wants to know if Rick, are you streaming next? Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Equipment says, Steenfott Aquatics, it's enjoyment. Oh, yeah. Not equipment. I can read sometimes. This is why I don't write. I was about to say that's going to be a huge paludarium. Yep. It would be a 125-gallon tank, and then built around that, if that makes sense. Taylor says, hit that like button, guys. Absolutely. Kyle's Wild World says, I want a rock iguana so I can jump in my lap like a dog and poop in my neighbor's lawn. Rock iguanas are cool. What plants do you think a 55-gallon rainbow tank needs? I know it's a lot of water sprite at the moment. Water sprite's good. Rainbows don't really need plants, so whatever you can grow. Obviously, You'll get much better behavior out of your rainbows with plants. They look way better with plants. But as far as like saying need, that might be a little too far. But I would say whatever you can grow well, that's what I would plant it with. Galapagos iguanas are amazing, and maybe dragons. That is true. Life with Pets. Good evening, Life with Pets. I was lurking on your live stream the other day. I have 110 gallon with different barbs, but was wanting to add a few rainbows. Which ones would you think would be good with them? Any of the bigger rainbows, so most of the Melanotania. I'd probably stay away from Glossolepis because of the long fins. The barbs might try to chomp on them. But anything like the Parkinsoni, the Bosemani, turquoise, yellow, all of those should do pretty well. Daryl Dimer, just kidding. Daryl Deemer with the $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Daryl, always coming in. Dropping the surprise super chat. Thank you, thank you. No comment. I'm just going to assume since you super chat that you are a fan, so thank you. Bob, I hate to spam, but read my comment. Oh, I hate when people say that because I always go back and read it. Steenfott Aquatics, if Nisi made pie, would you eat it? Nope. Absolutely not. Bob, your next pet needs to be a giant land snail. You can name it Gary. There's actually a snail. So for the people who follow me on Instagram, you saw I posted a picture of like, you just saw a small portion of it, but like 1,000 baby spiders in my bathroom. Well, I got all those cleaned up, and then the next day I found a snail living in my bathroom, and I let him stay there, and he's still there. I saw him, that was a couple days ago, and then I saw him yesterday. I haven't seen him today, but he's still kicking around in the bathroom. Flynn, Bob ignores me all the time. He's ignoring me too. Yep. Guys, I went from live streaming on multiple like 27-inch monitors to now I'm live streaming on like a 17-inch monitor, and I can barely even see the chat. So there is all kinds of chat being missed right now. Complete honesty. Mile High Plecos. I don't know what you're talking about, Nisi. Ha ha ha. Complete honesty. You gotta love it. Okay. Mile High Plecos with the $20 super chat says, all right, I'm Mile, everyone. Good night. Good luck with your new tank, my friend. Always fun setting up a new tank. Flynn says, baby spiders. Yes, thousands of them. Thousands and thousands of them. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. How's the gaming channel coming? I'm about to hit 250 subscribers, which would be awesome. For a channel that is strictly made for fun, I am having a lot of fun. So that the goal accomplished. It's nice having a channel that is just strictly and purely for funsies, and I don't care about tagging things and trying to grow. Obviously, it would be nice to have 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time, but that's like, I don't even care. Bob lives with 2 other guys, 3 men living, 3 men and a baby, 3 men and a lady. I think those were the only 2 movies. I don't know why that came into my mind. Someone said send Bob more money. Jeez. How do I run a split screen monitor setup with my laptop? I have a 21-inch that's unused because I don't know. If your monitor has any type of HDMI output or VGA output, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is plug it in. That's it. Depending on what operating system you have, as soon as you plug in an external monitor, it'll ask you what you want to do with that monitor, and you would click, I want to run 2 monitors, and it is that easy. Chris with the $4.20 super chat, I'm assuming has something to do with 420. For the Help Bob Quit Work Fund. Thank you, Chris. Yes, we hope to be quitting by the end of the year and doing this full time. That would be like living the dream, essentially. You guys are helping me live my dream, and I can never thank you guys enough for that. And hopefully we will get there sooner than later. How does one plug in a cord? Very carefully. Heather from Varuna Aquatics says, nice, good luck at the aquarium, cowboy. I can't speak. My corridors are spawning. I hope my eggs live this time. Ooh, nice. What kind of quarries? Did you mention the show? Huh? What show? Oh, I have HDMI to both. It's that easy. You just gotta plug in the cord then. Millerific says, I created an aquarium Discord server. I was wondering if you would want to help promote it. It's fine if you don't want to. I don't know enough about Discord yet to promote it, to be honest. I've only used Discord once. My talk about Discord is purely based on what other people have said and me using it once. So yeah, let me get to know a little bit more about it. I just downloaded it last weekend and it's already spamming my email, so I'm already kind of angry. Bob doesn't understand what who doesn't know what that is? Probably Flynn. I think everyone knows what that is. Is that a lizard? Is what? Is what a lizard? What are you talking about? Only made it for the end. Yep, Joel, yeah, only made it in for the end. But we're going a little late since I started a little late. I think Bob's like me in that regard. Clearly everyone knows what that super chat is about, right? It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Obviously, I'm not going to say it because it's not appropriate for this channel. But maybe if you drop that super chat on the gaming channel, then we can enlighten the people that don't know what that is. Or you could just Google it. Flynn, don't Google it. Spider. Hey, look, a spider emoji. That's kind of neat. Can't stop thinking about those darn spiders. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I don't have a problem with spiders, though. A lot of people do. Doug of the North says, never had a ticket in my life. All right. I don't know why we're talking about tickets. There is a legit lizard right there. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Shame on me for believing the lie. Taylor says, I love Bob. That is excellent news. That was interesting. Anyways, Aquarium Cowboy says, well, guys, I gotta run. Please check out my channel if you want. Or if you don't want, you don't have to. I just made that up. Aquarium Cowboy, everybody, give him a hand. Need the $100 super chat. That's not gonna happen. Stuff like that doesn't happen every day. You just gotta enjoy it while it happens. I swear I'm the only one that doesn't care about spiders. Like, I had one of those big wolf spiders living in my shower for like 3 months. I don't know what it was eating, but like it was just always hanging out in the corner. And then I would start talking to it. We had some nice conversations, and I miss that guy. He was my best friend. Flynn's Fish Forum, you are young. Don't let these people make fun of you because you don't know what a Nickelodeon is. A kids channel? And there we go. The Corydoras Aeneas. Not sure if I spelled that right. I'm pretty sure that's kind of close, at least. LOL, geez, Bob, wear a bib. Or I could just shave. Milo Moogle says, I love spiders. Yep. Rick says, spiders don't bother me. I have a pet tarantula. I don't know that I'd ever keep one as a pet, but I don't care about them. I used to be deathly afraid of them. At a very young age, I watched Arachnophobia, and I hated spiders for a very long time. But now, I don't care. I think they do more good than harm. Yep, exactly. Spiders eat a lot of other insects, and since it's cold outside, a lot of the insects kind of migrate inside, so I'd rather have spiders than whatever it is they're eating on. When I was 10, I caught a tarantula at school, and my mom made me walk 2 miles home to keep it. I should have snuggled it, made me walk 2 miles home to keep it? Oh, because she wouldn't let it in the car. I should have smuggled it into her car like I did through school. Chris1BXL says, been a while, geek, but didn't forget ya. Spiderface. Just Spiderface. Spiderface. Puppy Love says, when will Corey go live again? I can tell you his regularly scheduled live stream time is Saturdays at noon Pacific. Science Gal says, still check my shoes after that movie. Yep. So if you haven't seen Arachnophobia, the spider hangs out in someone's shoe. He puts his shoes on and it kills him. Yo, who deleting my questions? Nobody. No, I missed most of the stream. Yep, we're going till 10 after. I was 8 minutes late, so we're... that's from The Office, Bob. I know. You don't ever have to tell me that something's from The Office. This spider face. And I am wearing... You can't see, but I'm wearing my Dunder Mifflin shirt right now. So you don't gotta tell me about The Office. Anyways, no deleted questions. That is correct. Me how 9 $5 super chat. Probably said that wrong. I was thinking about starting a 55-gallon Lake Tanganyika tank. Any suggestions for someone new to cichlids? I actually have a video of setting up a 55-gallon Lake Tanganyika tank. I have no idea what it's called. I think it's called setting up a Lake Tanganyika aquarium or something like that. It's probably about 3 months old, 4 months old, with multis, the shell dwellers, and cyprichromis. So yeah, check out the video. Thank you for the $5 super chat. What was the else? Any suggestions for someone new to cichlids? No, Lake Tanganyikans are really easy. Just make sure you give them a higher pH. They do like high pH, although not completely necessary depending on the species. But I would definitely recommend the higher pH because they will enjoy it. Average price for super red bristlenose juvies, probably 15-20 bucks. It looks like she cut off her nose to spider face. 3 p.m. Real Fish Talk. Oh yeah, there is the Real Fish Talk channel. I don't know how I forgot about that. I guess I'm just a douche. What are you guys talking about? Kid Gene Bob is nuts on bugs. Huh? Chicken Lips 2 with the $5.56 says for the Steenfott Fund. Steenfott Aquatics. Steenfott. Thank you, Chicken Lips. I don't know why your name makes me laugh, but it does. Chicken Lips. Reminds me of... I don't even know why it reminds me of Super Troopers, but it reminds me of the Super Troopers scene. License and registration chicken beep. How to set up a Lake Tanganyika African cichlid aquarium, shell dwellers, cyprichromis. There you go. That's back when I used 100 characters in my video titles, apparently, which is the maximum allowed. Flint's Fish Farm says, I would happily do Bob's. Yeah, I need to find someone to do my water changes. That would free up so much time. Do spiders make good fish food? I don't everyone was telling me to feed those baby spiders to my fish, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what the repercussions would be. It might be good for them, but you know, it could be some of the poisonous spiders we have here. I don't know. Or venomous spiders. Venomous spiders. Flynn, gotta do mine too. 4 more minutes. We got 4. Oh, no, I said 10 after. Oh, dang it. There is my Patreon again. Thank you, thank you. Have I missed some chats here? I feel like I've missed most of chat. But this is a really small screen and I'm really old. Been posting it, hasn't been on Bob's chat screen. I don't know what to tell you. I can see your chats just fine. TJ, where is this at? TJ Snyder, what do you feed your zebras? So I have various types of rapashi. A staple is frozen bloodworms, live blackworms the few times that I actually buy them. And if I'm super duper really lazy, I actually feed them the tetra granules, believe it or not. I don't know why, but they love that crap. But I try not to feed it to them too much, because I feel it's like eating nothing but junk food. And you know, I don't know why I think that. That's just what I think. It's probably not true. We have plenty of brown recluse here in Missouri. The chat is at warp speed. 5 more minutes. It's already halfway gone. I seriously doubt you're really old. I am an old man. Are there any tank mates for zebras? Yeah, so zebras, like most Hypencistris, they just like warmer water, like, you know, low 80s. So think like cardinal tetras, rams, even discus, depending on the size of your tank. Barbara Jackson, hello, Barbara Jackson. Hey, Bob, late today. For a minute, I thought it was Saturday. Boy, do I wish it was Saturday. Pretty soon, every day will be Saturday. That is my goal. That is my end game. I gotta visualize it for it to come true. Lucas swears by those Tetra granules. I know. I buy a lot of them. I feed them to almost every single tank I have, but it's obviously not as good as like live or frozen food. What was the first fish I bred? Man, I don't know if I can remember. Gosh, the first one I can remember breeding, getting back into the hobby, was probably either bristlenose or epistogrammas. But I can't remember the first one. I can't. Carla says, Bob, I'm 53. Are you sure? You sure you are old? I certainly am. Candy says, rude. You are calling the really old people ancient, you know? No. I'm saying I'm old. I just smacked the like thumb. I just smack the like thumb someone else. Thank you. Tetra orange poo. Okay, that was random. Tetra orange poo. Oh, you're talking about the food. Okay, I get it. I'm a little slow today. Not much sleep last night. Flint's Fish Farm says, gotta go. Bye, everyone. Thanks, Flint, for stopping by. Me too. I've got 10 years on him. All right. That doesn't mean I'm not old. Like, your age doesn't mean that I'm not old. I'm younger than Carla, though. Poor Carla. Bristlenose for sure, Bob. I just remember breeding apistos, not on purpose. They bred, you know, just because they were happy. The first fish I bred on purpose was definitely the bristlenose, though. Steve Edwards says, good night, Bob. You legend, sir. I don't know about that. Jeff Rose, fish keeping. What did I miss? Well, without you, Jeff Rose, there was no one to hold up the super chats. So we're signing out in 2 minutes. Corvus Ocean says, I'm super young. I don't know what any of that's like. Pink Ranger. It took me 53 years to get here. Not ashamed. Bob is about 1.3 quadrillion years old. If you total up all my lives, probably. My kids are your age. You guys don't even know my age. How do you know? Jeez. Jamie says, good night, Bob. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Jamie, for hanging out. Always appreciate having you here. Saw your painting unbox at Corvus. I have one of those too, as a matter of fact. Bob could be my... Wait, Barbara Jackson says, Bob could be my younger brother, very much younger. I don't know about that. So we got 1 minute. Let's get to the thanks. So, Betsy, Daryl, Mile High Plecos, Chris, I'm going to say Meow, even though it's Mhow. Chicken Lips and TJ Snyder. Thanks everyone for the super chats. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks to all my subscribers, both old and new. I appreciate every single one of you. Sorry I was late, but we did go a little late. Hopefully we'll have this fixed up by Thursday. Otherwise, that's all I got for you. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see everyone in a couple days.